Okay, so the other volunteers that we went to China with used to tease Shanoa, the girl I lived with, and say that we were the rich kids because we actually ended up in a brand new apartment. We had a flat screen TV. We had our own double beds. We had a Western toilet and a shower and a washing machine. A lot of the other people had squat toilets, which you get used to, but we were happy that we didn't have one in our house.
Yeah, I lived in a dormitory at that school that I worked at. So we called it a dormitory, but it's really sort of an apartment, and it was on the second level of a building that just sat behind the basketball courts on campus at the school. So it was in kind of a separate building from the rest of the school, and below us they had like a couple of offices for I think the accountant had an office there. So it was like quite independent, and in there we had a bathroom with a little laundry and that kind of stuff, and a bedroom for myself and my partner, and then we had a little living area and a little kitchen. I think we used the kitchen once, maybe. The rest of the time we just ate our meals out, but it was really comfortable, and we had some independence, which was really nice because being in the school community was can be quite all-consuming and being consumed by the culture and that kind of stuff. So it was really nice to have our own little space.
So we arrived in Chuxiong, and we got set up in our apartment, which was a really good location. When I first got there, I wasn't sure that it really was a good location. It was about 15-minute walk from the school, and so I had sort of in my head, I guess, been imagining that I'd be really close to the school, if not in the school. But by the end of the placement, I realized that it was probably good to have that distance, and so that you didn't have to constantly be on your A game, because for fear you might bump into a student. And so that was sort of nice to have that distance. So our apartment facilities was really great. It worked out really well. We had we each had our own bedroom. We shared a bathroom, and then we had two sort of common spaces, a dining room where we ended up having some sort of Chinese lessons some nights, and then sort of a living room, great couch, and a TV. Although we didn't know how to watch TV, so we didn't do that. There was a kitchen, although we early on did the math and realized it was cheaper to eat out than to buy the ingredients and cook in. So we hardly used the kitchen at all. There was a fridge and then a big water dispenser, which was fun because the bottled water was kept at the school, so we had to haul that water back to our apartment every few days. And the apartment was great, really nice place. It was perfect.